I feel good today. Are you sure about that? What do you feel good about? Oh, I can finally sit and relax. Yeah, you wish. You have so much to complete. All your tasks are remaining. You're already so late. Oh, this smells amazing. This is delicious. Are you sure you want to eat that? I mean, you're going to grow so fat and look so ugly. You better just put it away. Oh, I really hope they feel better soon. Yeah, but what if you also have to go through the same thing? Oh, I'm definitely going to ace this exam. No way, you're just gonna fail and be an embarrassment in front of everybody that you know. Welcome to the Cosmic Podcast, where we celebrate the ups and downs of life, learn from it, become the main character, and live our best lives. Come along. You know how you're trying to just vibe in life sometimes, and life is suddenly like, remember you screwed up 2 months ago? Hmm? I mean, I'm just here trying to have a positive thought and feel good about myself, but it's like my mind is trying to play against me and bring all the negativity back into focus. You start taking it seriously, and very soon you feel a lot of anxiety just going through life. If someone calls you, you feel anxious. Why are they calling me? Why do I need to pick this up? If you hear that someone is unwell, you instantly think that what if it happens to me? Or if you see some accident happen on the road, you suddenly think that what if I was in their place? And no matter how much you try, every time you try to begin something new, you're always thinking that you're going to fail and I'm not meant for this. Any of this sounds like you, this video is for you. The most important thing that we need to address first is we need to understand the thought. Yes, it is a negative thought, but why is it coming? Is it a new thought or is it a recurring thought? Now, there is something behind this. Stick with me to the end and we'll figure this out. The first thing that you need to do is label your thought. Every time you have a bad thought, don't just think of it as a bad thought or a negative thought. What exactly is it? How exactly is it making you feel? Is it making you feel grumpy? Is it making you feel anxious? Is it making you feel scared? When you feel tensed or when you feel anxious, if someone is calling you and you feel anxious on picking up the phone, you need to label the thought as anxiety. Okay. Now, when you say, oh, this is just an anxious thought, now, there is a difference between you and the thought. You are not your thoughts. The thought is what you label it. Now that you have named your thought, the next thing that you need to do is you need to flip the script. Why do you want your thoughts to decide how the course of your life should be? So, if your mind tells you that you're never going to succeed, you need to flip the script and tell your mind that that's okay. I'm actually on a journey to figure it out. And if not, I learned some few great things. You need to start roasting the negative thought. Every time it comes up with some self-doubt or anxiety, you need to give it back to them. Every time you feel pulled down, you need to ask yourself, first, is this true? And second, is this helpful at all to me? If it's not, you need to let go. The third tip is the 5 second rule. Are you aware of the 5 second rule by Mel Robbins? So it says that every time you feel there is an inertia or you're procrastinating to do something, give yourself 5 seconds and count backwards like you're going to launch a rocket. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the second you reach one, you just spring out of your place. Like physically, you get up and you do something, you do the task. Whenever you have a self doubt, for example, your mind keeps telling you, oh, you're drowning, you're in the river and you're drowning, and you just say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You open your eyes and say, it's time to clean my desk, or it's time to clean my wardrobe, it's time to wash my face. So you have to distract your mind. You need to keep practicing this until it becomes so natural to you. The next step is that negative thoughts cannot survive gratitude. Now, this is because being grateful or having gratitude instantly puts you in a better frame of mind because you focus on the things that you have. You focus on the things that you feel blessed for. So if you feel like someone's having a bad time or someone's going through a bad diagnosis and you suddenly think that, oh, is it coming to me? You need to stop yourself. What you have to do is you have to think of what you're grateful for in that moment. Did you hear that a loved one is not well? You need to be grateful for your health. Thank you, God, or thank you, universe, for making me healthy and keeping me healthy and giving me the ability to help them in times of their need. Now, this needs a lot of practice, but you need to keep doing again and again to rewire your brain into thinking positively and having more gratitude in life. The next step is the what if game. Now, this is like playing an Uno reverse with your mind or your negative thoughts. Every time your mind bombards you with a negative feeling or thought saying, oh, you're having an exam tomorrow, you're not going to succeed. But you need to say, what if I succeed? You need to flip the game, but add what if. What if I succeed in my exam?
What if everything turns out to be great? What if I actually find my happiness doing this? What if this actually turns out much better than I ever imagined? The next thing that you can do is movement therapy. So, the minute you can move your body physically, like you go for a walk, you dance for a bit, you do some cleaning, you take a shower, just move your body. Remove yourself from the surrounding that you are in where you're getting all these bad thoughts. Go outside if you can, move a little, play your favorite songs, dance your heart out. This is guaranteed to shake off any bad thoughts. The next step is using the power of affirmations. Now, this is something that you have to do very consciously because, see, negative thoughts have become a way of life for many of us, especially after the COVID phase. So, every time you feel I'm not healthy or I'm not good enough, you need to tell yourself that I am healthy, I am good enough, I am successful, I can do this. If you fail, you can say, I'm learning, I'm getting wisdom, I'm becoming knowledgeable. If you consciously start telling your mind these things, trust me, your mind is going to believe it. Your mind is like a baby, it will believe what you tell it. I don't know about you, but I generally cannot function if my surroundings are messy and my room is all cluttered. I need everything to be clean and clutter free to think properly. That is why decluttering your space plays a very important role in warding off negative thoughts. You need to declutter your mind, your space, everything to shake off that negative energy, that stagnant and stale energy. You need to lift it off. I do have a video about decluttering, which I'm going to link up here. You can watch it after this video. Next thing that you need to do, and something that is very difficult for all of us, is get off your phone, get off your screen, get off all your digital devices. Because let's face it, everyone on the internet wants to share how happy they are or how successful they are or how much fun they're having on their European holiday. Nobody's going to tell you about the amount of sacrifices that they've made to have this happen. Nobody's even posting about their failures. You need to limit your time on social media and get off the screen to spend more time with yourself. You need to focus on self care. Look, the digital space is like a rabbit hole. Once you fall into the rabbit hole, you don't know where you reach. It's 2 3 hours later you realize that, oh, I've been scrolling for so long and I didn't even realize where the time has gone. And in that amount of time you've picked up so much on the internet from strangers, from random people you don't even know. So you need to be very careful of the content that you are consuming. If all this negativity is really taking the best out of your life, you need to seek valuable connections. You need to reach out to people who can understand you and who can have an open line of communication with you. And if that also is not very helpful, you need to seek help. By help, I mean professional help, people who can actually help you to come out of this vicious negative circle. The secret here is negative thoughts don't just disappear. They don't disappear overnight, they don't disappear over 6 months or 1 year. They are always there. What you need to do is you need to learn how to handle them, how to train your thoughts. See, it's like training a puppy or a monkey. You need to train it. You need to train it to play, be happy. You need to train it to eat good food, consume good content, and all of that. Unfortunately, this is not a one time practice, it is a continuous, ongoing process. See, our mind loves being in the comfort zone. It likes to be sucked into that nothingness because it feels comfortable. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to make an effort to feel otherwise. But you and I know that this is not a good place to be. You need to put in the effort to use the tips that I have shared or to seek professional help and get out of this place. Because you are so capable. You are so much more than any of this. Start taking control of your mind and your thoughts and see where life takes you. I get it. These things are easier said than done. So, what can you do on days when you really feel low on energy? How can you pull yourself up? Here's how. I understand. There are times when you cannot look at the positive side of everything. So, what you need to do is give yourself permission. You give yourself permission to feel how you're feeling, to feel all the feelings, to be sad, to be tired, to rest if you want. The next thing that you can do is the 5 minute rule. Set a timer for 5 minutes and bring up a quick task you can complete in those 5 minutes. Can you fold 10 pieces of laundry? Can you put away 5 books on the shelf? Can you close maybe 20 tabs that you're running in the browser? Look around and you will find something that needs to be reorganized. The next thing you can do is find energy anchors. Make a list of things that make you happy instantly. It could be ordering your favorite drink, it could be a favorite perfume or scent, it could be looking at old photographs or the albums if that makes you happy. You need to make a list of these things which make you happy no matter what. And whenever you feel low, pick out one of these things and sit with it for some time. The next thing that you need to do, which is very important, and that is the power of not now. We often feel low because we are overwhelmed with so many tasks that need to be done around us. What I need you to do is I need you to prioritize. You need to prioritize your time, you need to prioritize your energy, and you need to prioritize your work. What is it that needs to be done today? Non negotiable. And what is it that can be done tomorrow? You need to prioritize your top three tasks for the day and complete them first. If none of this works, do a reset ritual or have a reset ritual plan for yourself. Is lighting a candle and having a warm shower a reset ritual for you? Do that. Ordering your favorite takeout? Do that. What I do and what really works for me is when I'm overwhelmed over a long period of time, I take a day entirely to myself. I take the day off. It's just my day. It's a solo date that I go on with myself. I go for a movie. I may do some window shopping. I might grab lunch all alone. On this day, I keep aside all my work and all other appointments and commitments. I take the day to just reset, relax, and detox and just be by myself. And when I come back in the evening, I'm instantly recharged. I'm all for DIYing and doing things by ourselves and helping ourselves and all of that. But sometimes we have to seek professional help. And if at all you feel like, despite doing all of these things, you are still stuck in a rut, please speak to someone who can help you out. Like I always say, I'm sharing experiences from my journey about the things that have shaped me. This may or may not work for you, but I'm happy sharing it with you. And I would love for you to give it a try. I really hope this helps. Which of these tips are you trying first? Let me know in the comments below. And you might as well share it with someone who needs a mental reset. And remember, I spoke about a video which explains decluttering much in detail. I'm going to link it up here and you can watch it after this. Bye.